kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
He's past the marker and still going. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
And with one explosive play there across midfield. First down at the 49. First down, looking to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
First down at 10. Ball handed off. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down under 14.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Now the offense has reached the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Horned Frogs offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Now the handoff. He's running behind the right tackle. Strong defensive effort. They've got him behind the line. He'll lose 5 yards. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Going backwards to open up this series. Second down and 16 now. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. Oh, and this is going to wind up as a safety. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So after giving up the safety, here's the free kick. He gets loose. Offense ready to start this drive. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. And here's the handoff. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. He dumps it off to the tight end.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the single back takes the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Shotgun formation here on third down. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Man, Chris, what a great job by this offense to be able to pick up this first down. He had to come off his primary, meaning the offensive line had to give the quarterback a little bit more time, allow him to work through his progressions. Eventually, he finds the drag route for the first.
Handoff here from the shotgun.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The receiver makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Send the back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
It's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Nowhere to run. No corral him for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. They give up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Pin back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looking right. This one caught. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
In on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Pressure is coming. Oh, it's going to be a sack as the defense makes a play to wrap up this period. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? We'll start off the second quarter with a field goal attempt here. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, it's still a 9-point lead.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
TCU offense takes the field. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Off the play fake on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. It's a quick route. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's caught. It's Baker. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
With the catch, it's buried.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Takes off in a bootleg. Caught near the sticks. It's Baker. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Horned Frogs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. Oh, look at the quick cut. We stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
This defense is making it tough. Ball still at the 3. It's 3rd and goal. He'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's brought down there.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
The Horned Frogs will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Receiver in motion now. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Powers through. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Gets the 1st and still running. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Get the 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grab by the receiver. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
This offense has become a 1st down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the 4th quarter really starts to wear you out.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The ball snagged for a completion. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, stopped the ball to 44.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Gonna run it. It's Anderson. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and 6. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After missing a field goal on their last drive, they got to prove something here on 3rd down to even get into field goal range. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. It's a great play by the defense.
Well, they've had a great rhythm throughout this drive, over 70 yards on the drive, but now an incompletion, and it brings up a big 4th down to see if they can keep this going.
He missed it. Off target that time. The lead will remain at 9 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Play action here on 1st down. Quick throw to the left side. Pass is caught on a comeback route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's 1st down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, it's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. The play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert the 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Looking deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And it's taken at the 25. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Offense makes their way on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught by the receiver. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And looking to throw now on first down. A short completion of the tight end. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's hit just before the throw.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The second down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's an out route. The catch made. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. And he drops back in the gun. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Finds his target. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Drop him back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? They're going to run it here. He's got the first and still going. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Point after makes the lead 16. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Tight end goes in motion. First play of the second half is a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground. And the Horned Frogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Okay, here comes the hurry-up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
And that run produces a decent gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Off the RPO, clock to the right. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. The gain makes it second and medium.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
He fires this throw, and it's intercepted. He's bringing it back. Inside the 40. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. And the single back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick throw with the quarterback off the RPO. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down the 15.
Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Receiver makes the grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground here. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. First and goal, handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So it sets up a second and goal from the 4.
Attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. offense takes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Quick spin on the run.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
You make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Sack sets up a second down and very long. QB bootlegs here. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off. Down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here comes the point after attempt.
Is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense now operating in empty. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
On 1st and 10, look at the throw. The receiver grabs it.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Here comes more big guys on the field. The offense going very heavy. They'll run it here. Going absolutely nowhere. Be a loss on the play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Signs the good throw. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Punt team ready to boot it away.
On to punt it away.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they traveling for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He'll throw it now. Caught over the middle. It's Baker. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Quick completion to the tight end. Brought down after 40. That'll be a first down.
Fourth down conversions through the air like this are always a huge sigh of relief, not only for the quarterback who's battling nerves, but the receiver as well.
Here's the handoff. Breaks free. As the first down is still going. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Horned Frogs have 1st and 10 here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Man, it has been a rough night for this poor offensive line, and it's only getting worse. That's 5 sacks they've now given up so far in this game alone.
Down now after the sack. And the back now goes in motion. Second down, looking to throw it. Caught by the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Looking for his big tight end. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. When a player is down injured after that last play, we'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
Handoff heading left. Pick up his 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Short completion, a third down play coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. This one will be fair caught. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
Short throw complete to the tight end. but he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab down the middle. It's Baker. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
And the Horned Frogs will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Looking to throw it again. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Grab near the sticks. It's Barry. He'll be brought down to the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
They'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Second down play coming up. Quarterback dropping back. Bought some time, now lets it go. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Looking to throw it on first down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the ball.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. And the Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Here comes 3rd and long, trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Looking for his back. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, TCU.
You know, this touchdown actually gives them a chance now that they're down 10. Really critical. You pull out the 2-point play. You got to hit it to make it a one-possession game.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Offense back out there trying to get something going. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Offense operating from the pistol. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the left side. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock clock as possible for their offense.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
Well, that last touchdown will just about do it. At least we had a little drama there late anyways to keep things interesting.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point up and good. They stretch the lead to 16 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the TCU offense takes the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Fowler. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Bringing pressure. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Quick throw to his receiver. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.